and welcome to a little bit different. I'm on a server, not a minigame server and not a plot server or factions. I'm on my friend's server because I wanted to teach you how to build some stuff. This is my house. So it was the first massive build I built on here. There's my little Christmas table. Up here, if you come up here, here's all my wardrobe and stuff from me and my friends. And then come down here. And over here is the church, which is one of my more recent projects. See, it's got a weird thing up there. Come in and it's pretty much empty because I haven't done any interior, but it's got some stained glass and stuff. If I come out here, over here is what I'm most proud of. Yeah, there's my friend's cat. This is what I'm most proud of. This is the mayor's office. Wait, hold up. I saw something. Okay, never mind. But this is what I'm most proud of because it's a little tiny little shack. There's a... What are you doing in here? Yeah, there's that stuff. Come down in here. And in here is where the little waiting room where you can actually sit in the chairs. And then you come through here. Here's the secretary with the computer. And you come up here. And up here is the mayor's office. Here's the Mac. And here's his chair. Yeah, and he shifts, get out here. And over here we don't know what to do yet, so this dang skelly bones keeps on triggering that firework thing. So gonna have to die, mister. Okay, but this is not what we're here for. Over here in this taiga biome, just, where was it? No. Did I lose my, no, okay. So down here is where I'm going to teach you how to build a little old rustic house. So, let me get right into it. So what I did here was I tried to find the colors I was going to use. So I used cobblestone and wood blocks. What I didn't realize while I was recording this, or while I was clearing out the area, was that the build was going to have to be a little bit big. So that kind of played with my build. So I was figuring out where the center was, right here, so I could build my little out thing. And so I like to go 5 blocks up with the oak wood for my frame. Oh, sorry for the black stuff. I was restarting my music. If you see me stop at any moment, I was helping my brother with his camera. So yeah. And after I did all of that, and then I started connecting. And my mouse is sometimes weird and it breaks blocks whenever I want to place them. It places blocks randomly. So as you see, that's where I stopped to help my brother. So give it a minute or two. Okay, so I accidentally threw my wood and there's me restarting my music again. So I came here and I stopped again and now I'm back here and I keep on stopping to help my brother with his camera. Sorry about that, but while it stopped, I want to say that one thing, that I learned all of this from Grian. Go check him out, link in the description. This is where I restart my music again. So I started doing the roof, and to add depth, I did an overhang. And I really like the style of roof. It's sort of like a Viking style sort of roof. It makes it feel very rustic. And so I added a little thing right there, and I did that up. Okay, here's the other side. So it's basically the same thing. Go check out Grian. This is where I learned it from. But anyway, this is not a how-to. It's like sort of an overview, but this is my first episode of Building Academy. So I will teach you some stuff. To build this type of roof, you do as you can see in this. So you place a stair, upside down stair, cobblestone stair. You do that all the way up. And once you get to the top, where there's one space in the middle, as you will see here in a second. And for this roof to work, you have to have like a center, like a 5 thing. So here's that, and you do 2 blocks up for this. That is how it looks right now. And I like to use spruce with cobblestone. I don't know why, but it makes it look all rustic and stuff. I really liked it. So there's the blocks. So I basically do that all the way around and clean it up. I do that all the way around there. And then I basically copy the, sorry if you hear the mic shaking around. I basically copy the, thing of my roof and do it all the way across. Here's what I forgot to do. There's the server saving. Here's what I forgot to do. I forgot to make everything all like broken down or run down like I did with the mayor's office. As you can see, as you saw earlier, with the like holes in it and stuff. I forgot to do that, and I really wanted it to be like that, but then I ended up running out of time because if I would have done that any longer, the clip would have been an hour long. It was like 55 minutes. So I just followed that along. I know you guys are like, whoa, Game Boy, you could have just sped it up, and that's what I did. But I might as well just not. I might as well just leave it. Yeah, and there were mobs everywhere because the server is on peaceful. And yes, I do have permissions to build this. Although you can build this in survival, it would be very difficult because you need to be able to fly around and have access to a bunch of stuff. So this is basically repetitive stuff. No. This build isn't like, it's not like a 20-minute house that you can just put together in 20 minutes. It's not a house you can put together in like 7 hours. It's a sort of hour-long building project. And then I just put half slabs down the center because I was gonna like connect the cobblestone stuff coming in onto the things, but I forgot to do that because I'm lazy, and there was a creeper inside the house. Darn creepers. But anyway, it's going that fast, and I'm recording this in post, so I'm watching myself build it. I'm not recording this actually, or else the like sound waves would be all squeaky and stuff. So basically, I did the same thing, but for that, and I padded 10%. But so yeah, if you don't know, I record this with OBS, and I edit it with Movie Maker. Microsoft Movie Maker. I don't use any fancy programs, and that's where I sort of messed up. I destroyed all that stuff, all the like one blocking thing, and here's where I stopped again. And then I did the up one so it looks better. And then I just carried on the cobblestone stuff around. And there's another design I can do with it. which I'll talk about later. But there is the roof done, sorta. So I broke the floor and I tried experimenting, and the reason why I looked up there was the lighting went all weird and stuff for me. So I ended up coming down. I grabbed snow and I got a sandstone and inkstone to see what it would look like, and it didn't look very good. So I destroyed it, and it didn't go well with the whole theme of things. So I went sorry. So I went and got some dark oak wood and did that all the way around like I did in my house on the server. And then I filled it in with spruce, and I realized that doesn't look good. So it didn't look good. So I went and destroyed all of that, and I replaced it with the full dark oak. And I really like how the dark oak turned out with this build. It shows some dark contrast. So I cleared that, and I went and I got some clay and some cyan clay. And I did that for the side, and I really liked it, so that's what I did. So while I'm doing this, I was thinking, I like how this is going well together, but I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. And after this video was recording, I did some interior decorating and stuff. I added a bed and a table and stuff. And then I tried to do something with the walls instead of clay, regular old clay for the walls. I ended up trying to do snow, but then it didn't look good with the rest of the build, so I just left it with clay. And here is where some of the stuff comes in, some building stuff comes in, as Grian calls it, 5B's of building. This is pallet. This is where pallet comes in. And I'm now thinking I should have done stone, but it doesn't look good. I don't think it would have looked good, so I left it as clay. But there's things that you need to think about when you're building, and you need to think about them whenever you're starting to build, instead of just start building with random colors and a random palette. So you need to think about the colors that you're going to, and I tried these windows, which I really like, but didn't look very good, so I ended up doing that, and it didn't look good. So right then and there, I thought it looked good in that skeleton. Try and get in my house. You can't get in my house, boy. So I tried to find where the center was, and right there, I used some stained clay, and it didn't really look good. So I replaced that and that. Killed the spider, because spiders are annoying. Right there, that is where I split it in half, because you need to find half of the thing and replace it and make it look good, and then that didn't work. So I was like, well, crap. So I ended up doing these one thing windows, and I ended up changing it later on, as you will see. I think. But anyway, I used some blue or cyan, I can't remember. And right there, you may see some stuff weird. I'm trying to figure out the center of that. So I placed the block and I replaced it for the half marker. And then I started breaking some blocks, seeing how stuff would work. And I didn't really like those windows. in this build, and this is where I changed it. So I changed that, and then I realized, well, now it fits. So I did that, and those are the only type of windows that are in here. I think, I can't remember, but while I'm doing this, any like blank spots, I'm having music going in the background for this video. So yeah, and if you're wondering, this is all times 3 speed. There was only times 2 and times 4, but I edited it in Movie Maker to allow me to have times 3. And if you want a full like studio, like if you want like a gaming setup, just let me know. Just comment and stuff, and I'll tell you. Sorry for the mic. I have a headset on, and that's the only mic I have. So right there, when I paused, I was getting my iPad so I could watch some YouTube, because I knew I was going to do this in post. And then out here, this is where I started building. So right here, this is where I like placed some cyan glass, right there and right there. And then I realized up there, that looks kind of like, yeah, that doesn't look very good later. And then I did these windows, and I realized that had a thing right there, so I did that, went in and replaced all that. If you guys have any questions about what building, like if you have any questions about building, ask me in the comments, or go to Grian's videos, link in the channel, because this is where I learned all how to build this stuff. And so this is where I started playing with like some stuff, and I wanted to do like some cobble stuff, some mossy cobble and other stuff, to make it look like it's been there and moss has grown everywhere. And it ended up looking really good. So here's where I started changing this stuff. It started getting night, and I didn't realize that. If I did, I would have changed it, but I didn't. So this is where I tried doing some stuff, and I started placing some blocks and stuff, and then I realized I could do something cool and do some port stuff. So I am just trying to play around. This isn't going to be the best. I'm not saying that you have to do all your rustic houses this way. I'm just saying this is the way I like to do them, and this is the way that I like to do them, and you can do this same way. You can experiment with other stuff. Just, you don't have to copy me on anything. I'm just saying, because I don't want you guys to be all like, oh, well, I have to build a house exactly like Game Boy because he did it good and stuff. No, you don't have to do it exactly like me. Play around. Do whatever you want. Try other things. If you want some inspiration, go on to Google and search up houses and stuff. And then, so right there, I started putting snow. And this actually really complements it. I really like how I did this. With the snow and stuff, because it's white with all this gray and dark and gray and brown. So I paused here I don't know what I did here, I forget, but come back and I start working on this stuff, and I ended up really liking this build afterwards. So, yeah, and over here I did the same. I just knocked out the stair blocks on the inner area so you could actually work on stuff. And so I placed just regular glass because I didn't find any good colors to go good. And then this is where I did my staircase. I did a spiral link staircase. I know it's not the biggest and grandest and stuff, but that is the easiest thing with such compact space. I like doing it all the way up so it shows like some support and stuff. But I started putting stairs. I actually started putting slabs. And I was thinking at the time I could do it all the way up and it would look cool. But then I realized in the end it didn't actually work out really well because you wouldn't be able to see like anything. So I ended up knocking those out, as you can see right now. This is where I get to the end of my building right now. And so, yeah, and that is my house. So, I'll see you guys right now, in a little bit. And that's where I added a door. So, this is my finished house. Let me get rid of that spruce door. I'm gonna have to come back and do some touch-up work on this, on like the roof. But if you want to make it like all if you want to make it all like run down and broken up like the mayor's, like this mayor's office right here with all these holes, all you have to do is take stairs and put them like upside down like that, or wherever it's these blocks, do upside down or regular ones like right here, or put slabs and stuff. So that's just how you will that's just how you could make it look even more rustic than already. And I'm gonna have to do the interior. But the most important part about builds like this is finding a good palette. So like I chose cobble, oak wood, snow, and spruce and clay to make this. And then different colors of glasses. And this is kind of weird right here. I would put like some decorations right here. Like I would break in here, right there, and put some cyan glass there. Yeah, I would do that to make it not look so weird. And I would do some touch-up work, and I would put interior. And this is how I would do a normal staircase. Yeah. So this is what I would this is how I build my houses. There's also another design that I can teach you all if you want me to. So let me know if you want to see some more how to build, which I think I'm going to call the series Building Academy. And I learned all of this from Grian. He's an awesome builder. Go check out his channel. Link will hopefully be in the description. But that's how I learned this roof technique and how to choose colors that match. But anyway, that's been this. If you do want to see more, let me know. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more Building Academy, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.